Hi, and welcome to Homestead Diary. So I looked up on YouTube how to change a 2001 Subaru thermostat, and one of the first things they said was to drain the radiator fluid. So that's what we're doing there, is we're draining the radiator fluid. One of the things that I did was I turned the screw that is basically up in that hole, and I can show you later what it looks like. And then I released the radiator cap at the top, which changed it and it made it flow faster, but at least it allowed me the chance to get it started. And then underneath here, which is on the driver's side, you see here's the tire, just right off here on the driver's side, is the thermostat. So right, where are we? Right here is the thermostat. This is the radiator going to the radiator right here. And so after that drains, I'll be able to take this bolt that I loosened and this one, both 10 millimeters off out of here. So this one goes right back here. See, voila, the 10 millimeter socket. Take both those off, and then I'll be able to pull that. But I want to be able to take, I may need to find another one of these to catch any radiator fluid that might be extra from here. And then I'll try to get out of here. Of course, I don't have a lift like a mechanic because I'm not a mechanic, and it was kind of weird trying to look this up in the book, because Chilton's, you can't like look up thermostat. That's a tool that needs to go back where you found it. So it also showed on the video that there was a cover, so I actually took the first two bolts off from behind the wheels and found out that these two bolts here actually didn't hold on the cover because the cover has already been removed. So yep, you can see those. And so they were not necessary, but if you for some reason have a cover on yours, then those were also 10 millimeters, so I didn't even have to change out the socket. But see, they were, I don't know if you can see that. Let's see what's going on here. So it's really dark, huh? Yeah, well. Okay, so in front of the tire, there's a little tiny spot right in here, which you can't see probably because it's too dark. Right in there, there's a little screw where you can take it off. And then there's like 3 in the front and 2 in the back to take the plate off. And no, do not get near the antifreeze, because I don't believe it's food grade antifreeze. I think it's regular antifreeze. Food grade is for like water buffaloes in the army and stuff like that, to keep them from freezing. But it's food grade. But I still wouldn't drink it and eat it. Anyway, okay, so like I said, I took off the radiator cap here. This is what the little screw is that I took off to drain the radiator fluid. And other than that, the radiator, like what does the thermostat look like? So, and then what they told me on YouTube. So this one isn't going to be a better video because I don't have the knowledge that they have, but maybe it helps somebody. And since I'm doing it, I might as well video it or try to. So the main thing with this is the thermostat for 2001 Subaru 3.0 H6. So, yeah, you want to hold it? Just a second. Yeah. So, we knew it was a thermostat because it was overheating, even with a load, or with a load, and it was overheating without a load, and it was dropping the temperature when revved. So, when you rev up and you try to increase the flow, I guess, of the coolant, it was dropping the thermostat temperature because it was opening up. And but anyways, that means that it's the thermostat. So that's a gasket, and the gasket goes on here. Yep. But it goes on the inside. So when we go to put it into the engine, and the engine. Okay, and so the main thing with this is, I don't know if you can see it, this little piece needs to go on the top. And that allows airflow to purge the system and to flow out. And so that's to get the airflow to flow out. And so after we replace the antifreeze and we fill up the system, we need to run it with a funnel pushed down in, and a cloth and fluid, radiator fluid, that will suck down in, and then the oxygen will come out. And you might have to come over here and, you know, push on. I might have to take this. They said that this air intake panel can come off pretty easy. I don't know if that's 10 millimeter too. That would be kind of funny if it was. It is. Looks like it is. Hold on a second. I'll take this off. What, honey? You cool now?
Like a little sprinkler.
Oh, a little sprinkler from the pressurized hose?
Yeah.
Do you want to go turn off the hose so it's not pressurized? Okay. So that just pops right off. All I did, there was supposed to be 2 screws there. There was only 1. So I just took this off. That allows me to see this hose right here a little bit better. And that's what I can squeeze to allow air out. If there's air trapped in here, it can kind of pressurize the system and flow it through. But I got to get a funnel, and then the funnel gets a little bit of cloth in it or whatever to have it doesn't need to actually suck into the system unless there's not enough radiator fluid in the system. So you add maybe a couple inches above in the funnel to be able to suck down in, but it's supposed to have too much so that the air, as it floats through, will pop out through the liquid so you can see the bubbles, so that it pressurizes the system so the radiator doesn't have air in it and your vehicle doesn't overheat. So I don't know if I'll do another video of the old thermostat coming out or the pressurizing the radiator, but at least this gives most people an idea of what they're going to be doing in order to replace a thermostat. Those are different fluids, honey. It says power steering. This is power steering fluid. This is oil right here. This is oil. This is coolant, what we're draining right now. This is the excess, this is the overflow of coolant.
I can't really see it.
No, it's in there. But that's just the overflow. And then this is windshield washer fluid. And this is, what's that? Brake fluid. So right there's brake fluid. Yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm a mechanic, like I have to read things, you know. I don't know it off the top of my head, so I'm just trying my best to do this so that we have a vehicle that isn't overheating. And we hope that you have a blessed day.